It's Friday, January 24th in the NBA. I'm on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy, finding you guys 4 or 5 NBA bets I like today. Yesterday, a great day, 2-in-1 day. We had Giannis under rebounds, that cashes. Miles Turner over points, that cashes. Then Tyler Hero over 22.5 points. Shoots 6 for 19 from the field, ends with 21, barely misses. Should have been a 3-0 day, but hey, we'll take a 2-0 day. On the winnable VIP, you'll see the VIPs 2 here. We have been on a 49-23 run. That's like a 70% win rate. If you don't know what the VIP is, it's the top link in the description. I'm telling you, it pays for itself. We've been hitting so many picks. We just lowered the price just so the active subscribers can be getting a better deal, and hopefully some more of you guys sign up. I want as many people as possible winning on these picks. Go check the VIP top link in the description. It's 3 extra bets every single day. These are normally my favorite picks. That makes sense why it's hitting at a 70% rate. Plus, we give like 100+ word write-up on why we like these picks. There's also a free package. This is no extra bets. This is just my video plays sent out the night before. I'm recording this right now on Thursday night. The video won't be posted till Friday morning, but I will have the plays sent out early. If you want to be profitable in the NBA, you're going to want to sign up and get these plays as early as possible. You make the most money before the lines end up moving. Let's go hop on here. We have a small, only 3-game NBA slate. Let's see what we can find. First pick, I was curious on what we were thinking about. I don't just tell you the plays. I actually want to find the plays with you guys. Is this game not on PrizePicks yet? I guess we only have this Memphis Pelicans game on Underdog, though. It has all the lines for all 3 games. I am liking Tyrese Maxey's over 28.5 points. I know it's high, but look at this. 28-37, 28-33. Has hit in 2 of his last 4, and the 2 he missed, he ended on the hook. Look at this. This is NBA defenses against position. The Cavs are the worst in the NBA against point guards. 26.41 points per game. Look at the best. Only like 22, 23. Average is like 24. Cavs are terrible against point guards. 26.41 points per game. I'm going to look at Tyrese Maxey's game log versus the Cavs. I really don't think this matters, though, because you got to remember, there's no Embiid. Whatever's Tyrese Maxey. When there's no Embiid, obviously Maxey's going to be shooting way more. I'm not going to take too much into account for this. 27 with 33, but this was probably with Embiid playing. But look at these shots. 21, 26, 22, 21, 28. He's the guy shooting so many shots, and that even goes up with Joel Embiid. I think Tyrese Maxey is a good call at 28.5 in this great matchup. Let's see what else we can find here. I'm going to go to fantasy. Like I said, Fantasy Pros NBA defense against position. One of my favorite tools. You can see what defenses are best and worst against each position. Let's see if any of these teams stick out on any of these higher or lower games. So we have Trailblazers, Hornets. I know Trailblazers are quite bad against point guards. Trailblazers 4th worst in the NBA. Trailblazers 4th worst against shooting guards too. If you don't know anything about the Hornets, Brandon Miller just got injured for the season. LaMelo Ball, I'm not surprised his line is 32.5. He's not been hitting this at all, but it's a great matchup. And you have Brandon Miller out. Miles Bridges up to 21.5. He's been actually solid to this. He's probably going to be playing the small forward for the Hornets. If we look at small forward, Portland's still quite bad against small forward. I honestly do like looking at this Miles Bridges prop. Miles Bridges over these past couple games, 17 missed, 23 hit, 21 missed. So in 4 of his last 5, he's only gone over in 2 of those 5, but the other 2 times he left on the hook. Now you have Brandon Miller officially out, and it's a good matchup. I honestly do like looking at the Miles Bridges over 21.5 points. What is Desmond Bane doing? I guess he's been good. I was going to say 19.5 seems high, but Desmond Bane has been solid. Let's see if we can find anything for the Pelicans, Grizzlies that stand out on here. Pelicans, Grizzlies. I'm going to look at rebounds. I'm going to look at assists. Normally, I like to look at rebounds for big man. Charlotte gives up almost no rebounds to power forwards. Let's see how that is for centers. Not as impressive numbers for centers. Pelicans. This is something I like to look at. Pelicans give up an absolute insane amount of rebounds to centers. Right now, the starting center for is going to be Zach Edey. Only at 6.5 rebounds, but he's the guy that's weird with his rebounds. He's only gone over in 2 of his last 5. You have Jaren snatching a lot of rebounds at 7.5. He's getting more 6. I honestly, low-key, am liking that Zach Edey 6.5. Let's find it on PrizePicks. Just so we have a couple plays on PrizePicks and Underdog. If you're not on both these already, guys, both of them have massive deposit matches. Underdog will give you $1,000, up to $1,000 to play with code bros, and you'll see the prize picks banner with code bros. You will get $50 when you just play $5. I know Edie's only hit this in 2 of his last 5, but he's ended close on these games. I wonder what his minutes have been. Let's search that up. Zach Edie game log. Zach Edie has been playing. He's 7.2 rebounds. It's always a good sign. This is one of my tricks. It's always a good sign to see when they're averaging more rebounds than what the line is, plus they have a good matchup. That's normally a really good sign. 19-19-7. He has not been playing a ton of minutes. 19-19-7, 17-24. But he only needs like 20 to really be hitting this line. The 2 games before, I guess he had 9 before that. 7 minutes, and he still gets 4 points. Personal fouls. Last game he had 4 personal fouls. I really think this is a good matchup. Pelicans absolutely shot chuck. Zach Edey just needs the minutes. If he gets 20 plus minutes, I am confident he does get 7 rebounds. He's hit in 2 of his last 5, and it's an absolutely amazing matchup. Let's see if we can find one more play for you guys in this game. CJ McCollum, 3.5 assists. What has he been doing assist-wise? 4, 4, 2, 5, 5. I don't hate that. Let's see what Memphis does against point guard assists. If they're not like elite, I might actually look at that. Memphis, they are pretty good. 8 assists, but still 8 is pretty high. Let's go over and see what we got going from CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum, a guy that has to step up more. He has to play more. You got no Zion. Got no Brandon Ingram. Averaging 3.8 assists on the season. Still over the average. He's been hitting 4, 4, 2, 5, 5, 3, 2, 2, 2. I actually wouldn't say I love it just because it's a tough matchup and he hasn't been great to it. Honestly, something I low-key would even look to do is I would look. No, you can't do that. I was going to say I would look to go to 4.5 and go lower on it, but they're not going to let me do that. Memphis is just a little bit too good again. Point guard assists, I'm not super confident in it. Let's see if we can find anything else here that's looking maybe a little bit promising. Cleveland, very good against shooting guards. Cleveland just struggles against point guards, and that's why I do really like Tyrese Maxey. We've got Pacers, Hornets. Here we go. Hornets give up the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th most points in the NBA to power forwards. So Hornets aren't great against forwards. Let's see what it is against small forwards. They're better against small forwards. Centers, there may be a little bit. Memphis gives us a lot of points to centers, but maybe we can look at a power forward for the Portland Trail Blazers. That's a good pick here. We got Aiden Avdia, Jeremy Grant coming back. Jeremy Grant's probably not going to be playing a lot. He is actually playing the minutes low-key. I do like this. 18, 18, 12 has hit in 2 of his last 3, and those 2 of the last 3 he absolutely cleared. Honestly, I am kind of liking Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant. Oh, no, he's not going to be on here. Only Underdog has the lines for this game. Let's see Jeremy Grant versus Charlotte. Jeremy Grant versus Hornets. Okay, in his last, he's averaging 21 points. Look at this. In his 2 games, 15, 32, absolutely crushed this line. He's been over this line every single time. And he's honestly playing more minutes than I thought. I thought his minutes would be lower, but they're still at 30. The only game he missed, he was at 24 minutes. I guess he missed last game, but Orlando's an elite defense. I really do like Jeremy Grant's over 13.5 points. Those are the 4 plays we're going to be rocking with. Tyrese is over, Miles Bridges over, Jeremy Grant over, and then Zach Edey over rebounds. Boys, let's go 4-0 today. Yesterday, 2-1 day. Should have been a 3-0 sweep. Remember, go down there and check out the Winnable. We have our free play sent out to you the night before. Everyone should be joining the Winnable. I'm telling you, they pay for itself. Well, I'd highly recommend 3 extra bets every single day. We've been hitting 70% of our picks. Thank you, boys, for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.